Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Morses with a Tuesday morning forecast update. We'll be dry through the morning hours here, but today we'll likely see just a light scattering of storms, mainly south of Interstate 20, and this will be just the start of another active weather pattern that will carry us through the weekend. A slight chance of rain today, but rain is likely each day beginning tomorrow and continuing through the end of the week and into the weekend as well. Low possibilities of severe weather, but we'll likely see some heavier rainfall develop here in the upcoming days. So an overall look at what's happening this morning. We'll be dry this morning, so we won't have one of those early day storms like we did yesterday. And you can see some storms over here in west and central Texas. These storms will unleash some outflows, so as the cooler air kind of dies out of those thunderstorms as we continue through the morning. Some of those outflow boundaries will move in this afternoon, interact with the warm and humid air that we have in place here, and just kind of act like a little front and kind of push up some of these storms during the afternoon and evening, especially south of Interstate 20. We'll show you that on Futurecast in just a moment. I really don't expect that we'll see any rain until we get to the mid to late afternoon today. So all day to warm up. Actually feels really nice north of I-30. Some of the coolest temperatures we've had so far this month, starting out in the low 60s in Idabel and DeQueen, 70s right now for Texarkana as well as Shreveport in your highs today. Warmest temperatures will be along I-30. It's doubtful we'll see any rain here in Texarkana. You'll be up to 92. Shreveport, slight chance of rain at 89 degrees, and I would say rain is likely here across the Toledo Bend region, where we'll top out in the upper 80s as well. Severe weather is looking unlikely for us. We may just get a brush of storms here south of I-20 that could bring some wind or hail, but I would say the overall severe weather threat for the rest of the week is low here, but we may see some of these marginal risks in the upcoming days. So let me give you a look at your Robbins Toyota Futurecast. We have a number of models that we look at every morning, and we kind of pick out the one that is initialized the best to show you on air throughout the day today. And this one is initialized really well. This is actually the HRRR, or one that updates every hour, and it's showing those clouds moving in this morning. So it sees the storms to the west of us, and it begins to pull in some of those thunderstorms by the mid-afternoon today. And our in-house model, which we typically show you daily as well, kind of shows a similar situation for us. It does show the rain as far north as Shreveport maybe by the evening today, but most of the storms, I would say, will stay south of I-20, but we can't rule out maybe just a few isolated showers or storms for areas like Marshall, Shreveport, and Minden. And we'll stay dry here in the northern Uncle Tex, but you'll definitely get the clouds blowing off of those storms, so you'll be mostly cloudy later today. Severe weather threat tomorrow, close to us, but just outside most of our borders here, and the severe weather threat on Thursday also pretty low. But what's going to happen tomorrow, we have a warm front that's going to be moving north from the coastline here, and you can see just a few early day showers here, but as temperatures warm up on Wednesday, you can see a pretty widely scattered storms here during the afternoon and evening. Again, could be some potential for wind with a few of these storms, even though we're not in the severe weather outlook now. A few of these showers will likely linger overnight, and we'll just kind of repeat this Thursday, Friday, and likely Saturday as well. We may start to pull in some slightly drier air late in the weekend, but I still have a pretty decent chance of some afternoon storms on Sunday as well. So it all adds up to about 2 to 4 inches of rain this week. Of course, this will drain out through the rivers and lakes, which continue to run just below flood stage, but it's looking pretty active through early next week. So that is a situation we'll have to watch, is just how high some of those waterways will come up over the next 6 to 7 days or so. Expect some slow rises through the rest of the week and into the weekend. We'll likely stay on the 80s for most of this week, and as the rain begins to dry up here, low 90s, but honestly looks like it could stay pretty active with these daily storms through at least next Monday or Tuesday.